Hello everyone, this is Brian Bracken, and what we're going to do on this video is we're going to understand how to edit the testimonial section. So the testimonial section is a little bit farther down, and that's this section here where you have the little icons of the people, and we can see the information for each one of those testimonials. Okay, so let's edit this testimonial area. First, we're going to click Enable Visual Builder. And once the Visual Builder is loaded, we're going to then go down to that section where the testimonials are, and again roll over the testimonials. Now you'll see that we have the module settings gear again. We want to click on Edit Module Settings. The author name, let's call him just a weird name. Anyways, so that's the author name. The job title, he is a chief cook. The company is Food Eats. Again, we'd have then the company URL if we want to put that in, and that would be something like HTTP, whatever the URL would be. And you want to have it open the same window or in a new tab. Quite often you'd want to have something like that open into a new tab because you're probably going to be going off-site. Then we have a quote icon. It's hidden. If you want it visible, you click visible. You notice here that quote popped up at the top. And then we have a background color. So we can select a background color. Right now it's not quite white, but if we want to change it around, we can to whatever color we'd like through this little selection box. So let's just give it a little bit of gray so that we can see it. Now what we'll do is scroll down a little bit more. Now do we want a dark color for the text or a light color? We can change the color to a light color, which would be white. Notice how that changed? Now it's white. We could change the background color again by selecting the background color. If we wanted to go with a darker color, we could do that. So we can actually see the color. There we go. Now let's scroll down a little bit more again. Now this is a section here, the paragraph section. So that's where you're going to have the content put in. So the best system in the world is the Power Lead system. Period. Now we can see that this has changed. To be able to save it again, we click the check mark. You're wondering, why didn't these other ones change? Well, because each one of these sections, these little modules, are individual. So you have to go through and change each module setting. So again, we'll scroll over this guy here. We'll click on the gear and we'll change a few information here. And this is Doug Rue. And job role, a bottle washer. And the company is Clean Bottles. Again, the URL, that would be the URL here. And then we'd have a portrait image. This is one thing that we have to remember. If we want to change that image there, we have to click upload and we look for an image that we could use. Basically, you want to have an image of a person if you can. Notice here, these ones here are showing up, but let's click on this one here, select. Okay, so that portrait image has changed. Now, do we want to have the icon quote? No, so we won't have that little icon quote there. Background color, we have it selected as no, and that'll give us a white background. And then what do we want to have this text orientation? Let's do it centered on this one. Notice we centered it up. Now, we can change again in the content area, the text. Okay, so I can't believe that I'm making money. Wow. We've got that changed. Now notice there is a couple different things here between the two that I did. I didn't change the icon on this one, and I changed the background color to a darker color. We changed the text color to a light color. On this one I deleted the background here and changed the text and also changed the image. Now what we have to do is we have to save changes. Click the check mark. Now if these ones are correct, then we don't need to touch them. But if we need to change them, click on the gear, the module settings, and then go in and change those testimonials. Let's now go to the three dots, expand the settings, and we'll save these testimonials. Now we have the testimonial saved. Now that you know how to make these edits using the Visual Builder, let me show you how to make the exact same edits using the dashboard. You can use either method for making your edits. It's just a matter of personal preference. So let's now go to the dashboard. We're going to click Edit Page. We're going to scroll down. We're going to look for the testimonials. Notice we can see that there are actually 4 testimonial modules. These are the 2 that we edited in the Visual Builder. If we want to re-edit these 2 different testimonials, all we'd have to do is click the 3 lines. Notice we call this guy Joe Rockin. Why don't we call him Joe Rock here? Okay, he's a chief cook and he's at Food Eats restaurant. All right, again, we have to remember that this one here gives you the company URL. So if we want to actually send someone to his website, we'd click on that. Remember that if you're doing that, try to have it in a new tab, because if you have it in a new tab, at least your blog will stay open. And again, we want to upload an image. If you didn't like this one, we just upload a different image, and we can make the quote icon hidden. We'll do that here. We want to change the background color back to that light gray. The text needs to be changed, so we need to change that to a dark text so we can see it. Text orientation, let's do it as a right orientation this time. We'll put maybe another little bit of text here. Okay, so I put in there true profit. And as you go through this, you'll actually get to understand more and more about how to use this system. Just please play with the settings. If something goes wrong, go back and re-edit. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to save and exit. So we've modified this testimonial. So let's save it because we want to see what it looks like on the page. So we're going to click on Update. Once the page is updated, we'll go over to the permalink and check the page. Now let's scroll down to that section. Notice now this is a lighter color in the background. We have the darker color for the text. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll go on to the next.